just waiting a couple of minutes, see who we can get on live to join this call. If not, we'll get started pretty soon. But just while we're waiting, if you have a look at the title for this Facebook Live, I'm going to be covering the 7 steps to growing your network marketing business. 7 steps to growing your network marketing business. And I'm going to start by just sharing a little bit of background as to how I came to put these 7 steps together, how this came about. And before we get too far, just to tell you a little bit about myself. Not everybody that joins on these Facebook Lives has seen me before. So I'm a professional network marketer and also a business coach to network marketers globally, having trained more than 1,500 people across many different network marketing companies from all different walks of life at all different levels. So from people that are just starting out to people that are actually successful in building a network marketing business with the conventional methods, who are now looking to grow their business online. So that's me. And so before we get too far into the 7 steps, I want to start by just giving you a foundation. And how I came across, how I came to put these 7 steps together is when you coach so many people online, you start to see patterns. Patterns appear, patterns emerge. You start to hear things that are common. It doesn't matter what country, it doesn't matter what continent, it doesn't matter what background, it doesn't matter what level. You start to see things come up often. And one of the things that I hear most from people that are in network marketing or starting out certainly online, who are exploring online as a way to grow their business, is this perception that the solution to growing your business even is all rest in leads. Give me leads, give me prospects, and everything's going to be solved, right? You take care of all my problems. I just want prospects, I just want leads, and give me some more cash flow. So leads and cash flow is the 2 top reasons people feel that is holding them back. And partly that is true, but it's only part of the picture. It's not the whole picture. And so there are 7 things that I believe from my experience in coaching over, like I say, 1,500 people around the world from all different walks of life. 7 things that are going to help you really position yourself for success online. So I'm talking about building your network marketing business using the internet, using social media to attract prospects. And the first thing, so let's start with number 1. Number 1 is having a vision that compels you, that moves you, and that inspires you into action. Why is number 1 vision? So if you think about a pyramid, right? Right at the bottom of this pyramid has to be vision. Not leads, not prospects, but vision. And the reason you want vision is because if you don't have a reason for why you want to get out of bed every morning to go and do network marketing, to connect with people, to invite people to look at your opportunity, and sometimes to even deal with rejection, then it's only a matter of time before you give up, okay? And it's the vision that actually pulls you when we get inevitably into that part of our journey when things get tough. And things only get tough because there comes a point where you actually have to leave your comfort zone and do things you haven't done before so you can achieve things that you haven't had before. So if you're looking for more income, if you're looking for better opportunities to travel, if you're looking to retire your husband, for example, so he can spend those precious moments with your children, try and make up time that you've lost because of working so many hours. It's going to take courage. It's going to take you to do something different. And if you don't have that compelling vision, then after a few challenges, it's going to be easier to stop and to rationalize your position about how good you actually have it now and go back to what you were doing before and having another failed, potentially network marketing opportunity. So that's number 1. Number 2 is mastering money. So most people that I talk to have joined network marketing. There's 2 reasons mainly. 1, to make more money, or secondly, to get more time. So some people have little money and time. Other people have money because they have good jobs. They have well-paying jobs or businesses, but don't have the time to enjoy. And if money is the challenge, and people say to me, well, I just need to get more money and everything's going to be okay. But as I learned from T. Harv Eker, and if you know T. Harv Eker, he talks about these, and this is something that I'm going to cover in detail in a program that I'm putting together right now, where I'm going to take each one of these steps in great detail to help you achieve everything that you want in your business. But he says that looking at the results you have right now around money, or anything for that matter, but we're talking about money here, It's like looking at the fruit on a tree. If you're looking at the fruit on a tree and you don't like, let's say there's not enough fruit on that tree, so well, I want more fruit on this tree. It's too late to complain about the fruit on the tree because it's already there. The only way you're going to make impact or make that change is by going to the roots, nurturing the roots, working the roots, digging around the soil. And so you also must look at, what is it about me? What is it about the way that I think? What are my habits around money that cause me to not have enough of what I want right now? And so this is something that, again, I would cover in more detail, but I just want to get you present to understanding that unless you master money, how does it work? The universe looks at you and says, let's say there's a story of a dad goes into an ice cream shop with his little boy, a 3-year-old boy, and the little boy says, Daddy, I want an ice cream. And so, you being the dad that you are, you love your child, you buy him a big scoop of ice cream. And you see him struggling with this ice cream, right? He's trying to lick around it and it's going everywhere. And as you walk out the door, he drops the ice cream scoop on the floor. And so here's this ice cream scoop on the floor. The boy starts to cry and says, Daddy, what do I do? And so you being the loving father or parent that you are, you take him back into the store. Now, as you walk in the store, you see this big sign that says, triple scoop on special. Here's a $1 million question. Do you buy your child the 3 scoops of ice cream because they're on special? Some people might, right? But you being the loving, responsible, caring parent, you don't want to set up that child for failure, and you know that they struggle with 1 scoop. There's no way you're going to buy them 3 scoops. So you say, hey, son, you found 1 scoop too difficult to deal with. There's no way I'm going to buy you 3 scoop. So let's get you mastering that 1 scoop first, and then we'll move to a 2 and maybe a 3. And so the universe that operates by law looks at us, looks at me, looks at you, and says, how are you handling your scoop of money that I'm giving you today? Might be little, might be a bit more, doesn't matter. How are you dealing with that? How are you handling? Are you being a good steward of your money? And if you are, then I can open my floodgates and give you more. But until we do that, we're going to find ourselves in the same situation. So there's a process that we go through, and this is something that T-Hub talks about, and something that I'm going to share with you in more detail once we have this program together to show you exactly what it is. But I want you to be aware that you need to, for now, in terms of where you are right now, to make this work, you have to know that how you handle money now determines what you're going to attract into your life. So you have to be looking at that. And if you don't like the results that you're getting, we need to look at us internally. Okay, we can't complain about the money. We've got to look at what it is that we're doing. Number 3, if you're on social media, I'm sure that every day you see people spamming links and brands and products and companies promoting the network marketing company and just broadcasting messages all over the place. And here's the thing. There is a way. There's 2 ways you can do this. You can do it the right way or you can do it the wrong way. And the wrong way is where you think that, well, this is what happens. I need leads and I need money. So who's your prospect? Who's your opportunity? Everybody. Everybody on Facebook. Anybody that wants to join my business, I'm open to sharing my opportunity with them. But that's not the case. And in the program, I talk about how we must learn how to sing to our mums. You must learn how to sing to your mum. And if you've ever watched shows like American Idol or America's Got Talent, you'll always find there's one person that sings in such a way that they move you to tears and they make you cry when they sing. And the reason that happens is because they know who they were singing to. They were singing with intention. They were singing with emotion. Every word was directed. And so as they sang to that one person, their mum, who maybe was sitting in a hospital bed watching there because they couldn't be present, inevitably that person moved you as well and moved me maybe to tears. And the reason we cry is because we are taking the message in that story and applying it to our own circumstances. So when you know who it is exactly that you are singing to, who it is that you are looking to attract to join your opportunity, your business, then you can tailor your message. Then you can craft how you speak to this person. Once you understand their problems, their fears, their concerns, their passions, right, it's going to be a lot easier for you to speak to this one person. And in speaking to this one person, you will be speaking to many. Okay? But if you try and speak to many, you will speak to no one. So number 3 is know your niche. Know your niche or niche, however you want to pronounce. who it is exactly that you're trying to connect with. Number 4 is celebrity status. So what does that mean? It's really important to understand how to position yourself on social media. How do you become attractive? How do you get people to know you, to like you, and to trust you? And it goes back to that previous step about knowing what their problems are. When you know how to solve someone's problem, and you can speak to that, and you can provide value up front, okay, and solutions, then that person's going to be drawn to you. They'll become part of your inner circle, and it'll be very unlikely that they want to leave you. But it's more than just pasting your photo on Facebook and a nice picture of you and just everything that you're into. Most people, they build a page and they start sharing everything that they like, okay, everything about them. You might like fishing, you might like football, you might like, fail army videos, right, and stuff like that. That's all fine and well. But if that's not what speaks to the person that you're trying to attract into your opportunity, then they're not going to hang around for very long. So you need to understand what are the principles of attraction that are going to help me position myself as someone that has authority, that can generate engagement and provide the value that my person that I'm trying to connect with is going to resonate with and want to be a part of, so I can then invite them into my opportunity. Developing persistence is number 5. So developing persistence, I think it's fair to say, and I'm sure you'd agree with me, that persistence is the one quality that you, that me, that everyone in our teams and anyone that you speak to must develop in order to win their game. And Napoleon Hill, if you're familiar with Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, he was tasked with researching or following and speaking to 500 of the world's most successful men at the time to find what was the key to success, what was the common denominator. And what he identified is that irrespective of the fields of endeavor that they were all in, there was one common thread, and that was persistence. So it's important for you to develop your persistence, and there is a way that if you choose to work with me, I can show you exactly how you're going to do that. How to use persistence, 1, for yourself, and 2, how to bring that quality to your prospects online using social media so that they can develop their own persistence, which is something they're going to need to overcome the challenges that come with leaving the comfort zone to growing and expanding your business locally and internationally as well. Okay? Now, all of this is useless if you have a message, if you craft a message, if you have a Facebook page, if you're trying to build value and add value, but you don't know how to get this in front of your audience. So now that you understand who it is that you're speaking to, now that you know who the message that you're crafting is going to resonate with, who it is you want to attract into your business, now it's time to understand how to use Facebook advertising to get your message in front of a very qualified prospects. Now, I use Facebook today. I use social media, Facebook Ads Manager, and I have messages that I can tailor to a specific country, to a specific audience, a specific group of people, in specific age groups, with specific employment or professions that I want to attract to my business. So because I know who it is that I want to work with, I can tell Facebook exactly who I want my message to be in front of. So I'm not spending thousands of dollars with a scattergun approach, so to speak, trying to get my message to everybody, but a very tailored message in front of a very tailored group of people, which is going to increase the number of people clicking on my ads and people engaging with me, wanting to know how they can learn more and how I can help them solve their problems. So it's really important that you understand how to use Facebook advertising, how to use what we call a page post engagement ad, which is promoting ads within your page, something like this video, for example, or how to create a click to ads website where you can drive traffic to your blog or to a page, a capture page or something like that to attract someone's details so that you can follow up with them ongoing to add value to them and ultimately to invite them to look at your opportunity and invite them into your team. So winning with Facebook ads is really important. It's a key part of winning with this online strategy. And the last one is engaging your prospects. So with engaging your prospects, we're talking about you now have so let's do a quick summary. You have a vision for your business, so you know exactly what you want. Number 2, we said you're mastering the money game. Okay, so you understand how to master money. You understand money. Number 3, you know who your niche or your niche is. You're developing your celebrity status on Facebook, the way you present and project yourself. You've now got persistence in your business, and you're winning with Facebook ads. So you've created this whole conditions for people to be attracted to. Now, let's say you create a video. Just one quick example. You create a video and you promote that video to be in front of your targeted audience, and people start to comment on that video. You can then start to engage that person. Hey, Fusano, nice to see you here. You start to engage with that audience, and you might say something. Hey, I noticed you commented on my video. What was it about the video that appealed to you or resonated with you? And then I might respond to that, and now you're having a conversation. Also, you might go and check their profile page, right? So it's always good to know, again, you don't want everyone in your business. So you want to look at their profile page. And if you go to their profile and you see something that says like, sometimes you're the mosquito, sometimes you're the windscreen, they're probably not going to be a good fit for your business if you want motivated, positive thinking people. But if you're seeing quotes from, Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, what the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve, and all these sort of things, then there might be someone that might be a good fit for your business. So you might respond to them and say in the comments below, hey, I took the liberty of checking out your profile and I noticed that you're sharing some motivational stuff. That's fantastic. By the way, what do you do? And then you wait for them to respond. And from there, you can take the conversation offline and you can start to go back and forth till ultimately they'll come to you and they'll say, well, what do you do? And then you can share with them. You might say, listen, are you open to a side project to help you generate extra income if it doesn't interfere with what you're doing right now? And if they say, yes, tell me more, now you can just follow your next steps to start to engage that person. But you got to know how to engage this person once they start commenting on the value that you're offering them. Okay? If someone comments on the video and all of a sudden you're just going blah, 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 giving them everything, here's the link, join my business, and you're going to make $1,000 or $2,000, you're going to have a company car, you're going to travel internationally, and all these things, then you're going to scare them away because that's what they're used to getting every single day. So you have to be different. So there it is. So there are 7 steps that if you follow these, and you've got to follow them in the right order, right? Because it's like Wallace D. Waddle said, you don't get rich by doing certain things. You get rich by doing things in a certain way. So it's not about doing certain things here as well. It's about doing things in a certain way. So it's not just about the 7 steps, but following the 7 steps in the right order so that you can build on each one and position. Like you can't do a Facebook ad if you don't have a Facebook page, right? And you can't attract prospects if you haven't joined the business or if you don't know what it is that you want to achieve for yourself, okay? And trying to grow your business without mastering the money game just means that you're going to continue to spend what you earn if that's what you do as a habit. So you want to make sure that you're following each step as they're laid out. And that's going to help you position yourself for success. Now, also below this video, you're going to see shortly, I'm going to share a link to a book that I use. It's a book that helped change everything for me. I finally, after years of trying and failing at different network marketing companies, have learned the secret to really becoming attractive to people online. So I live in Australia, and I every day get leads from Mexico, Colombia, Japan, Korea, different countries that I've chosen to target because there is a message that's resonating with the people that I'm speaking to. And you can learn how to do exactly the same thing. You can take advantage of that book, 72% discount, by clicking on the link below. And what you're going to get is you're going to get 3 coaching calls that are going to help you get very clear on what it is that you want to achieve. And if you're one of the first 17 people to get the book today, I'm also going to give you half an hour to help you get clarity, to start working on that vision, because that's the number one thing. Find out exactly what it is that you want to achieve. Also to help you identify what are some of the things that could be stopping me, slowing me down, or getting in the way of achieving these things that I want in my life. And then to start to turn that around and get some clarity around, well, if I could start to freely flow towards what I want, what would that mean to me and what would those things be? And so I'm going to do that for you, help you get that clarity, establish you, so that you can start to win your game in your network marketing business. Overcome rejection, not spamming family and friends, feeling salesy, feeling weird. If these are things that play up in your mind, we're going to set you free, okay? Because you're going to learn how to do it properly by following these 7 steps and using the principles of attraction marketing as outlined in that book. So if you have any questions, comment below, message me. If you want to know how you can work with me, send me a message as well, and I can show you how we can do that at the same time. I really hope that you got value from today's message. I know it went a little bit long, it's a fair bit to cover, but I am convinced, and after speaking to so many people from so many continents, from so many countries, right, in so many different companies, you get to find that there's not that much different with everybody, right? We all want similar things, and we all face similar challenges. Follow these 7 steps, play this video back, take some notes, put them into action, and just see what happens. Please like, comment, and share this message with your team, with anyone you feel needs to hear this message today. And let me know how I can continue to add value to you and serve you, because ultimately that's my calling in life, to make a difference, to empower you, and help you win your game. And together we can change the world, all right? Take care and God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye for Sano as well. See you. Bye-bye.